Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Thanks for clicking on this video, and I hope you subscribe and stay. The video that I'm making today is calling all prison wives and husbands. I just came up with this idea. I was thinking, I make these videos of tips and stuff to get through stuff that we're going through. But I also wanted to shout out to people in the community and just give you guys a voice as well. So I came up with this idea of Wifey of the Week or Hubby of the Week, because it's not only exclusive to women. But basically what it is I would like to feature one of you guys every week. I'll start with myself, obviously, because this is my first video putting it out. And these are the questions that I'm going to basically talk over with you. I'll send you a list of questions. You can fill out what you feel comfortable filling out as far as like your relationship, how long you've been together, how you met, stuff like that. And like I said before, you share only what you want to share. And then send it back to me with some pictures of you and your significant other, and then I will feature you in the video and just put up your pictures, tell your story, just so we could, meet each other and kind of talk to each other and become familiar with each other. Yeah, so I hope that makes sense. If you are interested in doing this, I will leave my email down below in the description box. So let's just get right into this. The first question is, what is your name and where are you from? You guys probably know my name already. It's Casey. We are from the state of Utah. And yeah, that's about it. Tell your story of how you met your significant other. So me and my husband met it was 8 years ago. So we met in 2010. I was working at Walmart. I had just recently got divorced, maybe like a few months prior to us meeting. So I just got divorced from my first husband, which I have my daughter with. If you guys don't know, my oldest daughter is from a different marriage. So she wasn't even, I think she had just turned 1 at the time. And I was working at Walmart, just trying to make ends meet. I was trying to start all over again. It was like my first week out at work. And he was shopping. He was shopping at this Walmart, and he came up to me and was like, well, first he came up to me and he's like, "Where do you know where the $5 movies were at?" And I was like, I just remember thinking like, this guy getting $5 movies. Just kidding. I like $5 movies. But anyway, so I was like, "Oh, they're over there," and they were like right. That's the funny thing about the story, because I remember they were like right in front of his face, and I was like, "They're right there," So he's like, "Oh, okay, thanks." And then he came back around and was like, introduced himself. "What's your name? This is my name." And basically, we've been talking started dating ever since. So I like to say we've been together that long, but I mean, obviously you have to like date and all that. So that's how we met. We didn't know each other previously. We didn't know each other through friends. We just were two strangers who met at the store. So how much time are you expecting apart from each other? We don't know at this time. He's still fighting his case in the courts. He's been gone 2.5 years so far, and he has not been sentenced to anything yet. So some people don't understand that they're like, well, how do you not know how much time he's doing? Well, he's not sentenced to his crimes, so he hasn't been convicted. So he's just fighting it, and he's not able to be released while he's fighting his case. So we don't know. What has been your biggest struggle with your significant other? What has been your biggest struggle with your significant other being incarcerated? I've went over that in other videos. I'm not gonna really go into it this time. There's been a lot of stuff, but I would say one thing is probably money. Going from 2 incomes to 1, that has been the biggest struggle, and money makes the world go round. And yeah, I would have to say just money. How often do you get to see your significant other, and how far do you have to travel to do so? I get to see him on the weekends usually. I could see him every day if I wanted to, because the way that we have our visits set up are through Skype. So I don't travel anywhere to see him. If I do want to go to the facility and see him for free, I can get one once a week, but I just don't do that because it's just easier to do it from home with my kids and stuff. But I see him on Saturdays and Sundays for sure, and sometimes once during the week. But they cost $5 per visit, so I usually just try to keep it to the Saturday and Sunday 20-minute visits for $5. You can do like 40-minute visits for $10, but you know, we're trying to keep the money together. So we just went down to one visit, one 20-minute visit on Saturday and Sunday. So no traveling for me at this time. Even if I do travel to the facility, we don't get to see like through the glass or anything. It's all through video. Like if me and you were Skyping right now, this is how it would be. I haven't seen him. I can't see him in person unless I actually go to his court dates. So it's this other question is, what's your favorite visiting snack? Obviously we don't go to a facility where there's, you know, a contact visit, so whatever I have in front of me is my snack. How often do you two get to talk on the phone? We get to talk every other day. He is out for 2 hours. He's out of his cell for 2 hours, so that's when we talk. If I'm at work, we'll probably talk for like 30 minutes on my lunch break, and that's about it. When I'm home, he calls a little bit more, like on the weekends when I'm home. But yeah, every other day is when he gets to call. So we talk quite often. We also talk through messages. So we message each other. Oh my gosh, why am I stumbling? We message every day, basically, because they have a tablet in there and they're able to message. But of course, that costs money. It ain't free. Like I have to put money on it. He has to put money on it. Everything. Every type of communication costs money. Okay, what's the most annoying question you get being a prison wife or prison husband, whatever? I would say the most annoying question is, what did he do? I know that it's human nature to be curious as far as what someone did to be incarcerated, but really, I think it's like a really rude question. I don't know why, like, I just personally don't think it's very nice to ask somebody what they did. Yeah, I mean, obviously, a lot of the times it's public record, so look it up, bitch. I don't know. Does your family support your decision to stay down for your significant other? And yes, my family does. My family is very supportive of us, and they knew him before, and they know his heart and everything like that. So my family is very, very supportive. My siblings, my mom, my dad, like everybody is really positive, and you know, they don't ever say anything bad about him, at least not to my face, but you know, they don't. So I really appreciate having a family that is behind us and that supports us. It really, really does help a lot. And then the last one is there any advice you'd like to give to any others going through this? And I've already made several videos about it, but definitely just, there's so much advice you can give. But I would say just stay strong, stay positive, and just realize that my biggest piece of advice is just like, mostly just don't compare yourself to anybody else. This is your specific journey that you're going through, and you know that saying, God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers, and that's us. And you know, it might sound cheesy or whatever, but it's true, because it really does take somebody super, super strong, and we are. So yeah. Look at my shirt, it's so wrinkly. That's about it. So please, 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 if you want to be featured as Wifey of the Week, Hubby of the Week, go ahead and email me, and I would love to have you on here. And if when you email me, I'll give you all the info. Just, it's basically these same questions, and that's about it. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video, and hopefully we will be featuring Wifey of the Week then. Okay, bye.